Good morning, and welcome to another BobbyNews weather thingy. I've been looking forward to talking to all of you after this tropical storm came through. Happy to report we had 15-mile-an-hour winds from east to west, something we hadn't had all season. So despite it being only 15 miles an hour, we did lose a couple plants. But thank God it was only 15 miles an hour, because stronger than that, we may have lost the entire farm. And that's why we're watching these storms. Now, while I'm watching, I also like to observe the temperature changes from the storms, which these are 3 trails there if you see. We had our hurricane come up. We had Margot sit over here. So let's watch those develop. And we got lucky. First time east to west on the tropical storm, because this storm was far enough east that the counterclockwise motion was forcing downward on the plants rather than east to west, which was this tropical storm spinning like so. And it was 2 or 3 days. It took its time to get out there. So it was a 15-mile-an-hour sustained wind for a couple days. Heavy plants bending over. Scary situation. 25 miles an hour, I don't know if I would have slept. Anyway, we also like to cross-reference the El Nino and La Nina effects. El Nino being a stronger jet stream coming out of the top here, and a slower one down here, making it warmer, more hurricanes up here towards Cali. But the La Nina is faster winds below, which makes it colder and actually causes the hot air to blow over to Australia and the hot water as well. And the current then brings cold water up from the bottom. And on those years, it seems like this jet stream is softer on the Atlantic. So what we end up finding with historical data, and by the way, this is 4 stars for a strong year, 1 star for a weak year. And you can kind of see some are really strong trade winds, some are not so much. Now this is 98, which is a very strong El Nino year. And you can see they kind of move to the right in a diagonal fashion here. 97 was kind of a dud, but also El Nino year. And you can see that angle. Now watch 95, 96, which is a La Nina year and a moderate La Nina year. Watch how these go from a right angle, or heading right to the east angle, to more of a straight up and down pattern. And they get up higher into Newfoundland, Quebec type area. This is the year 1995. Before that, you can see they're crossing right up there, going almost to Greenland on that. And the impact is, again, as they swirl and bring water, you'll see even with this tropical storm, it brings down cold air as it's exiting and cools that water. You can see that green and the yellow form right there. It's like pulling it down as it's coming out with that rotation. So if you have that over Greenland, you're pulling extremely hot water very close to very cold water and just mixing them as you come on up here. It makes for some weird weather up in the Arctic. I think it has a lot to do with the ice melt. So let's go ahead to the replay again here. Let you see these storms forming. What you can also look for is the impending winter. This is going to be coming down, all the cold water. It's pretty cool to watch. I only have to the 24th, which is a shame, because I can't see the full exit of the tropical storm yet. So to the 24th. Yeah, 3 days ago. I had to wait this long to make the video as it was. You can see that green slide in there. It gets cold on that backside. I think we're going to see that grow. Warm, passes through, cold, cold. Very cool to watch. And yeah, the hurricane definitely left a hole there. Still seeing Margot is cold. I mean, let's look back a few months, see how warm that used to be. So it was kind of cool there to start the season. This is mid-July. It's still pretty warm out there. We still have a ways to go. So be safe. And good luck to you old farmers out there. And have a disaster recovery plan. Thank you very much. Have a great day.